Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Young now from the 50. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw again. Young. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He added a little more attention on that one, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Young. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made it their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Young's throw pulled in by Marshall. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. On 2nd down, Young again. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Young. Touchdown! Miles Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Panthers 25, Dolphins 7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the end.
Yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Tua, a final shot before half. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be out right at the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. They're going deep for Hill, and that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 64 yards.
He's been spamming an RPO the second quarter, too. No biggie.
Nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, a 5-yard touchdown.
This thing's spamming RPOs now.
The Dolphins are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive in the second half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now thrown incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden,
there he goes left side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards.
And the Panther first down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
that play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down, back to Sanders. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And a good turnover there.
Sanders a little bitch. They got a 7 secret earlier.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work.
Here we go with the RPO spam.
Right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
I thought that shit was banned in this league, but I guess not.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when
Yeah, but I thought if you spam it, spamming RPOs is banned.
and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the
He's
line.
not doing the will, but he's spamming an RPO, which I thought was banned.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yards.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He's at it again. Charles, he had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down at 5. Here is Young. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
So nothing doing there, and this brings up a 3rd and goal.
That's when it's fun to play defense, when you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play. That's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Deontay Johnson from 3 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Open man is Waddle, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2.
Now Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll run. H.M. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6.
Thank you. Dance on these niggas, you heard me? Now we're going to go for 2, disrespect the opponent.
It actually cost them. Gave up 6 points going the other way.
So now out is the Panther offense as he'll come in and go for the 2-point try.
Yeah, there we go. Bang, bang, bang. Now we got to get the ball back. It's a close game.
Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead.
Strip him, strip him.
One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. Pressure comes in. He's
call timeout. Call timeout.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tua going to throw. And pressure coming in.
Timeout again. Timeout again.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hey.
Intercepted for the 3rd time.
J.C. Horn, let's go.
J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And Young's going to throw it here. Here's Johnson with a reception.
Damn,
GG. Almost all the way to the 30. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree. Matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt.